Hi everyone, today I am coming at you with a mystery package. Hi, I'm Hales and welcome to my channel. Today I have got a new machine. It is not brand new, it is something that I bought off eBay and it has arrived this morning. I haven't opened it. All I've done is literally just take my address off so it doesn't flash up on screen. And I thought I would just film my unboxing, so I don't really know what condition the machine is going to be in. So let's get on with it. There's another layer. Finally, it's like pass the parcel. So if anyone ever sells a sewing machine and wonders how to package it up, that's obviously a good way to package it up. I've just given my daughter Penny the bobble wrap to play with, so that's going to keep her occupied. I'm going to zoom in a bit and so you can actually have a look up close. This is a Singer 201K. I got it on eBay. I think that they were produced around about in the sort of 1950s, and I believe it's the same as the Singer 99, the really old-fashioned black and gold one. But the difference is this one is made from aluminium rather than cast iron, so I think it's about half the weight. I didn't want a really heavy one, and this one, this particular model has a reverse stitch. I don't think they do zigzag. I think it is literally just like a straight stitch machine, but some of the older Singers, although people really rave about them and say they're excellent for straight stitching and will go through all sorts of things, they didn't have the reverse function on and they're really heavy. So I thought it's handy to have the reverse, and if I am sort of moving it around, because sometimes I sew on the dining room table, but mainly it's in the conservatory, but I want to be able to actually lift the thing. So let me see. So I've got the latches here. Lift the case off. Oh, more bubble wrap. Right, I'm just trying and let me move. So it's fairly heavy. It's not heavier than my digital machine, but it should just go through all sorts of things. I don't know much about it in terms of threading it and that kind of thing, so I downloaded and printed off select pages from a manual this morning because I don't need to know every ins and outs, but just the basics. Well, I thought I would just open it up and have a look. It said it was in working, excellent condition. The seller, I don't think, really knew what he was selling because he didn't put the model number on the listing for eBay. That looks a bit bent. Okay. Oh, there's more bubble wrap in here. What's in here? Anything in here? No. So I've got... Okay, so I've got three bobbins, but one looks different because that one's got holes in it and the other one doesn't. So I don't know if there's a difference. Oops, there's some thread which was on the listing. That's actually what he's just tested it out from. And what do these say? I don't know, are they size 100 needles? I haven't heard of that brand before. But that's it. No additional feet, no manual, no special attachments, but I knew that anyway when I was bidding on it. And I think they are fairly easy to get hold of. But for now, I just really want to try it out for the straight stitch, and that's it really, nothing fancy. But I think you can get like ruffler foot bias binding attachments, which I might look into once I know what I'm doing with the machine. I will go and have a look to see if I can thread it up, and then I'll get back to you in a few seconds. All right, here goes. So that's just snapped off and I've just pulled it. So I'm gonna have to obviously work on that. But this is the stitching that it has produced. So very nice and neat. I think it snapped off because the what do you call it, the lever arm wasn't fully up. So I think that's why. I've got this canvas, I'm just using it with scrap canvas. So I'm going to fold it over and see how it coats, going through 2 layers and what kind of stitching that it brings out. That seems to have gone through really well. I'm going to try the reverse. I think you unscrew this and then that goes up. I think that's reverse. Let me try. Yes. The reverse stitch is a lot bigger than the forward stitches for some reason. Right, let's see if I can pull this off without it breaking. Ah, yes. It must be that it needs to be up. So this here, this one is going forwards and this one is reverse, but I think the reverse stitching is slightly bigger. It's a longer stitch for some reason. I don't know, it's not on the back. Maybe that's just the way, yeah, it is. Don't know, but you don't do your main stitching as reverse anyway, and it's really just going to be for back tacking. But I'm just going to indulge you with the sound of this machine because this, it's like a purr, and I've heard people say it just purrs away. Oh, that's the other thing, I have to remember to take it out of reverse. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Now this machine here has a lever. Let me show you. Oh, it's really hard to try and find a good camera angle for this. Maybe, yeah, like that. So as far as I know, these here are, so this is the stitch length, and the dials on here, so you unscrew that, and this is how many stitches per inch, I think. And then you set it to what you want, and obviously all the way up is reverse. So you can't change the stitch width because this isn't a zigzag machine, so it just does straight stitch forwards and backs, and that is it. But apparently it does it really well so far. I do need to work out how to wind bobbins and that kind of thing, because obviously I don't want to be stitching in that. This has, oh sorry, hang on. So it has this little table here, and that then folds up so it doesn't take up so much room, and obviously the case just sits over the top of it, and you have the compartment here. I have just rethreaded the machine. I didn't know what I was doing, so I did look at the instructions that I printed off from the manual, but I found it easier just to look on YouTube, and I have threaded it. The bobbin goes on here and it winds, but the thread did snap, so I haven't got a full bobbin, like a full of thread, but there's enough just to have a go on, and I am going to hem a skirt on it a little bit later. So I threaded it up with white, and I'll just pull that there. So I'll just show you, and so you can listen. Just indulge me, hang on. Right, let's get this going. I'm not sure if there's a thread cutter on it or not. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but I'll just use my scissors for now. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what this can do, and I may use it more than my digital machine once I've got it all set up in place. Once I can figure out how I can make sure I can get the bobbins fully wound as well. But so far so good. I mean, I may need to book it in for a service just to get it checked over, and I need to obviously get some oil because I don't have any at the minute and didn't come with any, just so I can oil it, because obviously digital machines don't need to be oiled. This one does. This one has a little lever that you just pull to one side and then it tips up, and then you can just put the oil in certain places. It looks quite gooey and a bit gunked, so it probably needs a good clean out, but there are a lot of videos on YouTube for this particular Singer 201, so I'm hoping that I can get the information from there and maybe save myself a few pounds because I can do it myself. So stay tuned for this channel just to see what I'm going to be making and using this machine. If you like vintage machines, perhaps you don't, but it was a fraction of the cost of buying a heavy duty super duper electronic machine. I paid £75 for it, and that included the delivery, so I thought that's not bad because some of the other ones were going for ridiculous amounts of money. I don't have the budget for thousands of pounds or hundreds of pounds or dollars for a machine, so I've bought this just to do straight stitch and heavy duty sewing, and according to everyone's reviews, that's what it's good for and that's what it should do. If you like vintage machines, or if you just simply want to know how I'm going to get on with this with my dressmaking, then please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you again in my next video.